I don't think so. Greetings. This Hush, boy. Greetings. This is Fashayo, the Earth Mother. So this is my self-love challenge, day 2 of 7. The first thing that I would like to say that I love about myself is the fact that I have grown and continue to grow in my spiritual practice, or sometimes the lack of spiritual practice. I have gotten rid of the fear that I had before to explore, and it has made me very happy. Just so that you know, one of my first steps was not feeling pressured to make a God that was not in my image. Every group of people all over the world have deities and things like that that are made in their images. And we as African Americans, or Africans here in America, or whatever you want to label yourself, we don't a lot of times. So the first step for me, honestly, was to have a closer relationship with God as it was at the time, was to start to see God in the image of my mama. Because all those things they said about God is what I could relate to what my mom did for me growing up. Which meant, when they say, God put food on the table, gave you water when you were thirsty, clothed you when you were naked, all those things, that was mama, took care of me. As far as in my relationship and feeling accepted and feeling loved, and I got correction. I got old school correction, but I never felt that she turned her back on me, or that she ever would. And then that led to me questioning other things, because people would tell me things like the God that I grew up with, which was the God of the Bible, if you didn't do this, if you didn't do that, if you didn't do the other, then you would be separated, or God would turn his back, or whatever. Well, my mom never did that. So that seemed a little more godlike to me. Because I'm a kid. It's going to be things that I mess up. And me messing up, me learning lessons, me accepting challenges, to live in this realm and do it well, I'm going to mess up. But she never turned her back. So it's exciting to me to be able to explore my spiritual, beliefs, or like I said, lack of sometimes, freely and without fear, and to allow my children to do the same. The second thing that I love about myself is I love that I have these accidents sometimes that I can embrace. This hair, as y'all know if you saw the other video, was an accident. But that I could take my mistakes and stuff in stride. Sometimes they turn out really cute, like I think this did. Other times, not so much, but we still take them in stride. And I also love that I have a really good sense of humor. The reason I think that that's important is because there was a time in my life when I was in this relationship. It was a marriage, kind of, technically. Legally it was marriage. And I was always told, when I would laugh at stuff, oh, you so stupid, and da-da. It was just this constant barrage of insults about me being fat, black, nappy-headed, stupid, ugly, whatever. But the one that bothered me the most was that this dude never laughed. Never, and it should have been a warning sign, but I had never heard him. I don't talk to him now, but, up until the last time we were actually communicating, never heard him, lose that belly laugh, where your stomach hurt and tears rolling down your face. I never heard that. And I'm totally one of those people that will laugh that hard at just about anything. And it let me know how much I value laughter, and how much laughter and peace and joy and happiness and all those things, and even making other people laugh, it let me know how healing that is for me. For me, that's medicinal. It heals almost everything. And I love my sense of humor. And one place that it always comes up, which is so, I guess, it probably is viewed as tasteless, but I've learned to kind of play it off a little bit. Every time at funerals that I'm going to have a really hard time with because it's somebody I was close to or something like that, something hilarious always happens. So now I carry this really big fold-out fan so I can cover my face. But because my sense of humor is what heals me, my sense of humor is what keeps me sane. And I used to feel bad about it, but I mean, I feel like that's, you know, the universe, the goddess, whatever, looking out for me and not letting me get too deep down, you know, in depression or sadness or whatever. I mean, it could be one time somebody bent over and like most of their butt was showing because their dress was coming up every time they bent down to hug people. Um, or I sat, you know, in front of a family member that was hard of hearing who had a lot of commentary during the funeral. That was hilarious. She was way older than me, so I wasn't gonna, like, you know, correct her. So anyway, so my sense of humor is something that I love about myself. Again, this is a 7-day challenge. Please feel free to share the video. Please feel free to take part. Even if you're taking part doesn't mean that you post about it or that you do a video or anything. Even if you just write in a journal, or even if you just stand in the mirror and tell yourself 3 things that you like about yourself. The way that I'm suggesting that you try it is body, mind, spirit. You could do, but just, you know, to kind of give you a focus, but you could do it any way you want. You can love yourself however you deem necessary. Anyway, again, this is the Earth Mother. Thank you so much to my familiar friends for hanging with me. Thank you so much to my new subscribers for checking my channel out, and thank y'all for sharing these videos. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel loved that y'all taking time out your day to listen to me ramble. Anyway, love y'all deeply and passionately. Have a wonderful what's left of the weekend. And love yourselves. O double.